Welcome back to the breach. Preparing mech countermeasures using previous timeline to increase probability of victory. And I kept Silica for his move and reactor bonus, not really for its double shot, which is not particularly useful now, but I'll add Ally Immune, and we start from the beginning with the Steel Judoka. Defend the satellite launches. After fast-paced gameplay of the Blitzkrieg, now I try to find middle ground with these when the chessboard can become very complicated because of their limited damage output. So we have the Judo Mech that can do this move and get Vec to attack each other by moving 2 by 2 squares instead of 1. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter in this case, but the Hornet attacks last. The problem here is the Alpha Hornet, and we have the Gravity Mech and the Siege Mech. The Siege Mech has a helpful fertile movement, which I actually can already use here to get rid of this, but the goal for this squad absorb 5 damage in a single battle because the Judo Mech has armored, push 3 enemies with a single attack, and that's the attack we just saw, and Unwitting Allies have 4 enemies die from enemy fire in a single battle, and that's where the team is built around. So the Gravity Mech cannot do any damage, just Gravity Well, but there's a passive. Enemies do +1 damage against other enemies, and you can also upgrade it to get +2 or +3 damage. So the idea of the Steel Judoka is to manipulate enemies to make them attack each other. But at the beginning it's not so easy because they have limited damage capabilities and we have limited damage capabilities, so the chances to get a board full of Vec and get in trouble. So the satellite will launch, killing anything that is here, but unfortunately we cannot attack on water, otherwise it would be a perfect move. We could actually push, so I need to go around. I could actually move it twice like this, or use it to block. Now let's see if I can reach. So I need to move this away. Unfortunately I cannot block. So you have 3, 4. Do we have yeah, we have enough. So even if it would be to get a chance to make Vec damage each other, sometimes there's a better move without damage. In any case, getting on fire actually as deadly as the satellite. Luckily no alpha enemies here, and yeah, mobility compromise is not great, but you can see that the Judo Mech can absorb both hits, actually can absorb 3 hits, and we need 5. Could already start working towards that, but maybe dangerous. Let's see. So I could push this away, but would damage the buildings. I can just stay here and do nothing basically. This satellite can absorb one, but you can also use it like this, or well, if I absorb here, I could actually do this, get some damage. Like this. Not enough to kill it though. Everyone learned from last time? Yeah, hopefully. So eventually we get an upgrade to make buildings immune from the attack of the siege mech, otherwise getting a 4 set to be tough. So I cannot use it here. I think I simply absorb 1 damage here, and that's it. Actually, thanks to silica, if I had double shot activated, I could do double damage once and twice, but yeah, it's not really helpful now. So yeah, absorb 1 damage and make everything. Yeah, I cannot push it against myself because artillery needs 1 extra tile. So yeah, I'll just repair. And the more VEC there are, more possibility, more time you need to calculate various scenarios. Now we get our own mech in trapped here. I didn't think about the next turn, which you would get the achievement for absorbing 5 damage and then immediately get destroyed by the satellite. So can ignore this one. I can damage once. So the scorpion will not kill, just 1 damage. And yeah, I can free my own mech, so yeah, I get 1 damage and get already mass displacement, which bit of a necessity on higher difficulties. We just need to survive the turn. So what I want to do actually is I want to move away, but also if I can absorb 2 damage, I could already get, yeah, but unfortunately I cannot get the other achievement, but yeah, they're very easy, so I could just without the satellite I could have already done in 2 turns. And I need to worry about this one instead of worrying about the achievement, even though the achievements are the game progression. So didn't realize that this would die, but we'll push this in the middle, so like this here, and now everything should work. So yeah, it would be basically impossible to kill all enemies on the map, but that's not the goal of Into the Breach. You just need to survive and evacuate. So even the text box will say perfect victory. I've dreamed of launching the satellite in space my entire life. It's amazing to see old Earth technology still serving its purpose. Yeah. And we got defend the train, which is probably hardest. We could avoid it. Who else if not the Judo Mech to... Yeah, ally immune maybe it's not very helpful, but buildings immune needs to course, which we don't have. So yeah, let's go to defend the train and hope for the best. All horrors became the backbone of our supply lines, and here the train is characterized in a friendly manner with Dewey particularly liking the old technology. So what the positioning here is, I'll try to move here to pull back in that direction. So the gravity mech, positioning of the gravity mech will depend which direction you act, since it can only do one towards himself. And yeah, I move it here because hopefully one back will come here and I will vault it around. Didn't happen. Still we can just move away, but we cannot move away from here. So we get a nice block. Yeah, already easy move here like this. Then yeah, I cannot, after that I can just use the Judo Mech here. It seems straightforward for a change. Then move it like this, or first, let's see. Yeah, so the Judo Mech has a lot of mobility. Well, Silica has added one, but 4 mobility, 4 and just 3 here, typical artillery. But yeah, more mobility than the other squads. But I can even move this Firefly by 3 squares with this squad quite easily. So I'll start from I start with the Judo Mech, and then yeah. So we got 2 block, and hopefully yeah, this one will die, and just 1 health. So just a bump would be enough. And yeah, we just need to worry about him. So we could attack our own and push it here, but even better, we can use the Firefly to block another one. So I think I use the Firefly here. I can just do it like this because the train moves last. So if you press Alt, you can see the action, the NPC action always at the end. So the Firefly will attack the mountain and then the train will move safely. And yeah, I think it's the only option. Like this. Hopefully I cannot add. I'd like to add 1 extra damage, but there's this building in the middle. I cannot move further. So if I was here, I could do it like this and almost kill it. But also a nice touch, the arrow is below the attack, so the attack is always clear. Of course, if you put a Vec here, the train will take 1 damage, which means you lose 1 star, but then it won't move anymore, which makes the second star much easier. Still, nothing. We don't need to worry about this yet, but 4 VEC will be emerging, which is an issue. And we don't have any option here, so it's too far away. And yeah, we could do it like this, but then it won't block anymore. So I would the mountain stick 2 hits. So I could add 1 damage here and lose the Firefly. But I prefer to block. So I just move it here and hope nothing horrible will emerge. Of course, this is based on movement, so any VEC with webbing like Scorpion would be an issue for me, not an issue for the train. Yeah, and now unfortunately I would hit the train like this. Let's see if I can do it this way, almost. So I can push this away, and this one is attacking here. And yeah, I can still absorb thanks to armored. So yeah, there's no other option. I could put in the middle. Actually, if there's no other option, I could sacrifice my pilot to save the city. But I don't think there's need for that. Unless, yeah, these are too much health. I could pull the Scorpion here and deal 2 damage, but yeah, I needed the extra VEC hormones here to get the kill, which is an issue. So maybe I could use the Siege Mech to... no, actually, yeah, I need to attack it twice, because anywhere it goes, unless... so yeah, there's a way actually. If I vault it this way, and then I'll absorb the thing and it will be outside the dangerous range. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, unfortunately we cannot do like this because it destroy our train. 1, 2, and 3. And yeah, VEC ejected from landmass. I didn't notice there was water, so don't even need to absorb actually. And this is just 1 damage, but yeah, if you want to do 3 damage, you would need the 3 cores, which is a lot. But the main objective, of course, is positioning, so we can move VEC by 2 squares. Though the deal damage to the VEC is situational, depending on how they get placed on the board. I owe you a personal thanks for saving all Horus. We 2 relics have been through a lot together. And now that we did the train, we have some easy missions. So we could do these 2 and get full power grid, or this very easy one and get 1 extra star. I think I'm going to go this way. So we could get one power and 2 stars, or 2 stars and 2 powers. So I'll do it like this. Actually, since we didn't use the ally immune stuff, so I'm going to add silica here and do 1 extra damage, and also now I can move twice gravity well, so silica makes... I picked silica only because of the good rolls on the upgrades. Now it actually makes a bit of sense to use silica. Also, yeah, it's a very good combination with the artillery because we can push and pull on the artillery line since it's limited movement, while silica is just worried Isabel is from detritus and wants to use acid, but silica is only interested in the terrain. It was a terrain mech, so here we have a good situation which we can destroy here. Well, actually we can destroy it directly, so yeah, every time there's a good chance to deal damage, we also get good chance of killing it directly. So now, though, with the I position here so I could have this column, but the H column, but now I cannot reach, so yeah, it's a bit of an issue, but can actually I can use the artillery to almost kill this. So let's try. You can always reset if it doesn't work. So I need the Firefly gone, but I also need the Hornet is the problem, but yeah, I need to push the Alpha Firefly this way, and I don't have anything that can push. But what you can do is to use the Gravity Mech to get one step closer. Yeah, I think I'm forced to do that actually. Or now that I think about it, I could actually push the artillery close, but yeah, I cannot. Yeah, I'm in the way, so I can push it with the. Actually, I don't have the cores for the double thing, so I'll have just to do the safe option, or I can use the Judo Mech to do 1 damage. Artillery support does 2 on the Firefly here, and we need 3 more, so yeah, we don't have that. And I don't have anyone that can tank 3 damage aside the Judo Mech. So yeah, I cannot do much. So bring this closer. And hopefully next turn we'll get a better position, and actually I can kill both. Again, it will be a great situation to make one Vec kill each other, but it's easier just to kill them. Some very useful fire in the corner where no one is going to go. And okay, now it's a better position. You just need to bring one up, and well, I could put this in the middle. Still don't have buildings immune, so I can take 1 damage. Just going to pull, and now, well, actually the best option here. Artillery is a good option with the Judo Mech. The artillery helps a lot with damage, and well, I could add some more damage. I can just block, or I can put it in here. Yeah, fortunately here I cannot. I don't think I can do much. Actually, I could have used the artillery support to kill the Firefly, which actually it's a better turn. Oh no, I couldn't have because there was the Hornet. So yeah, even if I reset the turn, the Hornet here. Had to keep everything in mind, even with the help of the reset turn. Since this one is going to die anyway, and we don't need to worry about the achievement already. 4 enemies die from enemy fire. I'll just add 1 extra damage. Actually, I don't think I need to, but yeah, we'll get just 1. I'm going to stay here. Hopefully it won't destroy me next turn. So yeah. Maybe I should have, actually. So yeah, I cannot... Yes, I can. So I can kill it anyway, but... Actually, if I do like this, I can kill both of them. Yeah. So Silica is already full level, so I'm going to... I still have the reset. So I'm going to do it this. And almost level up. And yeah. Perfect teamwork. The damage output of the artillery squad. The mobility of these mechs. No alpha enemies. Easy turn. Can actually need to save to protect the artillery thing. And I don't have the immune buildings immune. Can just do it like this. Yeah. Or actually, yeah, I could. Maybe there's a combination that kills everything. But yeah, it's don't really need to worry about that. Just yeah, just need to. Well, actually, if I do it like this, yeah. Okay, so I killed everything with the Judoka. It won't happen again, probably. But my compliments to the pilots, and we get last mission before the leader. So I'm still trying to experimenting with when I put down an artillery unit. I'm thinking about, of course, the gravity mech is science, focused more on positioning, on moving than damaging. When I put down an artillery unit, I'll still think in terms of rows and columns where it can be more useful. So seeing that the buildings are placed like this, I'll keep the gravity mech on this, on this row, and the siege mech on this column B. And the judo mech, actually, I don't know if it's a good place, but I want to have space behind the judo mech. Atmospheric disturbance detected. Oh, we get pod, which is a good thing because it means that this tile is safe. It will never be targeted by. There will be no vec on this tile. But yeah, I think the airstrike can. Yeah, the airstrike can still target the pod. Just works for the vec. And the airstrike, of course, acts first. Environment is always first. And this alpha enemy will die immediately, so it's a great news. And yeah, with these, the first island is surprisingly judoka friendly. And yeah, I can pull this in the middle. I can just push this away. Nothing to worry about. Cannot block because I need to push it. And yeah, would deal 3 damage instead of 1. But it won't happen because these units will be obliterated. And yeah, I cannot do anything actually with the Judo Mech. I can just absorb maybe for later. Yeah, I should have moved before pulling, so I could have blocked probably. Yeah, could have just blocked, simply blocked here. Oh well, I'm not going to reset just yet. Yeah. Promotion. We got great defense, great. So Isabella is going to be benched soon, as soon as we have someone else. And the strike is not particularly helpful, but they are in the perfect cross position for siege mech. Although it probably makes more sense to push them to block. You can actually absorb damage here. I could push this away or just get on fire, and yeah, probably the best option. Get the kill. Since yeah, we need to. Of course, I cannot do this. Destroy my building. So I think I'm going to get on fire. Then I need to heal though, you lose 1 turn to heal. Otherwise, yeah, 3 turns, 3 fires would be dead. And actually, Gravity Mech has so much movement that I can use it to pull this way. So I don't need to risk anything. And I can actually do a double block like this, even though yeah, I would block the damage, but yeah, I cannot reach this one. So yeah, again, depends what I want to do. Block damage, I don't think I can do it anyway. We'll have time later. So yeah, this would kill actually. So maybe best to block here. Yeah. And do like this. Air support useless. Got. Okay. And now I can actually absorb everything. Still not enough. Yeah, if I need some experience, Silica does not need experience. Can actually block. Yeah, blocking is always a great idea. I could come here and block, or use the Vec to block, which is more fun. Can actually kill. And then I just... Oops. Of course the Psion was giving 1 extra health, so I destroyed the Psion. So I'm going to reset turn since it's not particularly important, but it's a good moment to showcase the ability of the Steel Judoka. If I do like this, so I can just move away, repair, and maybe add some damage. No, I cannot. Well, I could have done like this, but in any case, we got Vec killing the other Vec. And actually, so this Vec is killing himself, so I can do whatever I want with the third one. It will never attack. The thing is, yeah, it's a indirect suicide, and now we get 1 alpha Vec. Yeah, some extra experience. I don't need to worry about that. I don't need to worry about this. And yeah, I can kill it directly. And we're okay. Getting some extra Vec the first island helps the experience. And these are the region's nature preserves. We got the time pod with Bethany, so we didn't bring her, but she came back from a different region. And so great defense, not particularly helpful. I could add a shield, but well, it's a bit useless on him. Instead, just 2 health, maybe. Yeah, maybe it can be useful. And let's keep it here. And the reactor core with the... Yeah, I wanted that building's immune, but I need to wait to one extra move, one extra battle. So I'm going to add it anyway, get some move now. And here we go. Some kind of Vec Abomination, but it's not a Vec Abomination, just a Scorpion Leader. Actually, it's called Psion Abomination, the other part. So I can... The Gravity Well is completely useful to push Vec into water here. So I'm just... yeah, I'll just leave it on this column. Instead, the Siege Mech can help with drowning, but main goal for me here to make the Steel Judoka proud is to use the Vec Leader, and he's not attacking force. I wanted to use the Vec Leader to kill the others. It's not attacking. What you can do is use this to kill this, even though, again, it's not extremely useful, so let's use it to block. And so we can push it twice. this, but yeah, it's a bit forced. At least I got the shield coming in handy to get one free block. Yeah, but don't have enough damage capabilities, and that's what I wanted to see, but not with my mech. And yeah, I cannot use the Firefly to deal extra damage. It would be just 3. Oh, 2 extra damage, so 3, but yeah. So of course I cannot leave it here. Like to push. Ally immune would have been helpful this time, so I get 1 damage, but it's free. And yeah, like this actually, well, it's a bit risky, but I'm not going to lose the reset. Just do it like this. You get 1 extra damage, unfortunately. Should have left here. Instead here it's absorbed. Actually, yeah, it's not absorbed. Oh well. Okay, so now I can just move this like here, and the Vec leader, the strongest Vec, attack first. Of course, this one has emerged later, so it's not even an issue. The soldier Psion giving extra health. Yeah, it's not killing it. Should have +1 damage, +1 damage. Yes, okay, now it's working. It's 4. Still not enough to kill it. And I'd like to add some damage to Firefly, but I cannot block anymore. So let's move away and get, actually will almost die. Probably the best option. Or I can yeah, make the other one die, which is actually what I need to do. Otherwise I get the only way to avoid damage if this one kills. So yeah, now it kills. And I'm not sure I can save my friend. Well, we'll survive anyway, but he will be with very low health. Yeah, but I don't see. Not much I can do. I could, yeah. Probably best move is just to bring this one here to give the final blow. Yeah. And now, Steel Judoka at their finest. Unwitting Allies have 4 enemies die from any fire in a single battle. That was expecting. I was waiting for the leader because I knew it was being much easier, and now we just need to survive. So I'll actually maybe let's see, is full max level +1 move, so Bethany is going to remain the team. And yeah, I just need to So I just have 4 movement, is not enough to drown. So yeah, I'll just kill him, and that's it. Well, I'll save Bethany actually. So like this, and yeah, it's enough if I repair. And didn't see you. We got the promotion on both. Great defense, great. And it's a perfect island actually, an astounding accomplishment. Please, you and the Steel Judoka accept this as thanks. And got Abe. So the same pilots keep coming back. The erect artillery is actually useful, but of course it will change. Completely change how it's the same as the second squad. Completely change how we play. Since both pilots got great defense, I'm going to try Abe. In any case, he says armored, so it's not a great. It's pointless on the Judo Mech. It's exactly the same as the normal pilot. So let's put him. Yeah, they don't have too much health. So can get. We'll try double shot here, and then Bethany, but this mech needs to absorb damage. Let's try. Let's see what we get in here. So medical supplies, all pilots survive death, which never used it, but actually could be helpful since we have some solo HP. Full targets towards you is exactly the same as the gravity well, but in a different form. Instead of artillery shot is direct. So projectile. Smoke bombs, always useful. And targeted strike can save you in a bad situation. So the thing is, we can so this one will save you. The targeted strike and medical supplies can save you when things go bad, but won't change completely how I play. Instead, if I equip the smoke bombs and actually also medical supply for that matter, will change how we play. So I'm going to buy them for a second, just because I don't want to raise the great defense without reason. So I'm going to keep them as a star unless I sell all of them. So let's see what you can do. So the artillery usually works, goes farther away, and if we put the smoke bombs here, we can use the double shot very effectively by deciding smoking and using the vice fist or double smoking. So I'm going to keep this here. Flame immune is not extremely helpful. Can add one range, but we'll see. Targeted strike. So if I hit the smoke bombs here, it would change completely how the siege mech works, because the artillery can stand far away, but the smoke bombs are useless far away. So I think I'll add. Well, it's not really a point here. I think I'll change. Get passive here, and this one in case I need. And yeah, Abe doesn't need extra stuff according to him. Need to add actually Yeah, instead of move, add here, or buildings, well, next core, the buildings immune. And now we just have 2, so it's not, there's no point in selling 2 stars, so we keep it for the next island. And that's why the change from 2 stars after 1 year, the update 1 year later made weapons much less expensive, and yeah, basically changed how you bank stars. But yeah, we got the first island. It was perfect island. Let's try the detritus disposal to complicate stuff even further. Detritus is at your disposal, and well, actually just one very hard mission, so let's do block of expawning. Not exactly the best squad. We have a lot of movement to reach the spawns. Unfortunately, that's not very fair. This map has all the stuff in the middle, so it's not really great for us. But yeah, without the extra weapons, the Steel Judoka would be more and more difficult. Maybe even impossible at some point, since we already have 2 Alpha Vec. We cannot kill them. And yeah, we could... the Scarab attacks first, unfortunately, otherwise I could have just push it this way. But that is not the case. So yeah, now even if we can make Vec kill each other, so 3 + 2 bonus, so die, but we do lose 1 building. And if I try to use it to block, of course we would get destroyed here. So we could actually use the... Well, if I push the Firefly here with the environment acting first, it will be come back, so it makes things even harder. And fortunately, don't see a special cool combination of moves. So I just need to push this guy away and the Firefly in the opposite direction. Unless I absorb 2 damage. But yeah, maybe I should use smoke at this point. I could use smoke. I don't remember if I added... No, I didn't add extra range. Could just use smoke twice here on 2 tiles. But yeah. So actually we got a good move here, but because of the conveyor belt, it's not really good. And yeah, I can do the opposite actually. So if I bring this here, it will well, hit a mountain and then block. And maybe I get some extra damage later, so let's try that. So this one would be dead. I can hit. Still don't have buildings immune, right? Yeah. But yeah, I do like this anyway. And but at this point it's better to... it would be better to block. Hit here. So I just kill it. And block. Like this. And we got already level up since they came, both of them came almost leveled. And great defense. Oh well. Also, yeah, not the best pilot for our squad. So now Silica could move twice, but the Alpha Firefly is too far. I can actually pull it with the Gravity Mech. And yeah, but still need to block. So I think I'm going to come here. And yeah. I'll come here with the Judo Mech. Like this. Let me think. So, well, I can actually use my shield to block. Yeah, I cannot block twice. So yeah, I just need to move away. And actually I can make this one block. So we block, this one here will be in a corner, so it won't do much damage. And block like this, it's fine. The alternative was to repair and block with aim. Though, yeah, the armored thing doesn't help us with the block, but we got the optional objective. And now we cannot use this. So if I try to use this as a defense, it will die actually. And well, actually it attacks first, so you get 3 damage, but you need 1 extra. So let's see. If I do it like this, and yeah, I have enough life to block. So this one will not block, but will be dead, which, well, the important thing as far as the civilians are concerned. And yeah, the conveyor belt is not doing anything. I'll just maybe I go here and use the targeted strike. Maybe we'll need it later. Probably not. So we are blocking, so this one is dead. VEC has conducted unauthorized excavation or arrival. VEC. Oh no. Okay, so I got what I didn't want to see, the blobber and the exploding psion, which make things a little bit harder. But yeah, I don't need to worry about the achievements. But if I do like this, I will die from the explosion, or I still have the reset. I will die from the explosion when the VEC dies here. So maybe I should focus on getting rid of this one. Or just leave this one alive. It can also. So it's an option, we don't need to kill everything. So I think the psion exploding thing does not work on the simple blobber. So this one with the conveyor belt will end up here, and this one will end up here, but yeah, still hitting. So the targeted strike actually would have been very helpful because I cannot reach. Not great, not great. But yeah, I need to ignore the Firefly and help the Judo Mech deal with this one, so we can just smoke him or push. Actually, I could move this away and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's enough. Okay, so let's go here. This one is doing nothing, so it shouldn't. Yeah, it shouldn't explode. Only the big ones are affected by the psions. Otherwise, it would be a bit unfair. So this one is going to die anyway, but we don't care. I can get some extra experience, and that's it. And yeah, great defense. We could try to kill 4 enemies inflicted with acid, but again, we don't have great power damage output. I think I'm going to try it anyway. I could go for a perfect island with the easier, not really easier, defended terrain. Actually, I consider this as a challenge. If there's someone who can defend the terrain, is the Steel Judoka can manipulate enemies around. So let's try the train mission again. Our train seems to provoke the Vec. Whether it's the chemicals or the vibration, we don't know, but the Vec attack them on sight. So more lore. It's not repetitive. I mean, it is repetitive dialogue, but it's varied enough that it provides some interesting bits every time. So I'm going actually to try to put them both. We want to have them move around here since we have the buildings. So tachyon emission detected, time pod entering the region. Well, the tachyons are of course the particles faster than light, which allows supposedly allows for time traveling, which connects FTL, faster than light, the subset game's previous game, with this one. If you have particles faster than light, then time traveling is also possible. And just need this one to worry about. So I'd like to block, of course, since yeah. You just need to defend the train, and acid would lose the armored thing. So if I come here to pull this one, we'll lose the armor. What I can do is kill this one, and actually I can kill both with a trick shot basically, but then so I cannot actually, I cannot pull the scarab here because it will hit. Yeah. So I need to push, but this one cannot push unless I use the second weapon, which I don't want to do. And this one is a bit of trouble, but I want to Yeah, I want to get rid of the Psion, or I can deal extra damage to the Alpha Scarab, putting the Scarab here and then pulling the Alpha Scarab into the Scarab, so this one will die and explode. And this one will be almost dead, which is probably the better move. And then I could yeah, I cannot push it here because it loses the time pod, and the time pod counts as an objective. So if you lose one time pod, you ruin the perfect island, which I don't know if I'm going to do this time. Anyway, let's need to pick one, and not sure if the exploding Vec is affected. Of course, you can see that the damages are building after the fact, but it doesn't show if the image is updated with our prime mech, but of course not our weapon, only the sprite. And yeah, I could actually, probably the best move would be just to drown it, the acid. Yeah, get one. Yeah, it doesn't work. The armored does not affected by this, so I could have done, I should have done the opposite order, but yeah, that's what I wanted to do. And now I should have done this. Anyway, what's done is done, unless I reset turn, but I'll keep the reset turn for later. This way is close to your creature. And now we got just one Vec, so I'm focusing on blocking. Unfortunately, yeah, with the cross shape pattern, I will hit the train anyway, unless I can just push it this way. Actually, no, I cannot. I can just push it against my own mech. So I'd like to make him block at least, but yeah, I don't have a lie immune, so I would damage my own. Could just smoke him. The smoke would lose the webbing, but yeah, I really need the extra range. So want the smoke because I could jump over them and block. So I think I'm going to give up the blocking, and I'm just going to make him drown. I mean, I'm not going to make the Vec block. I'm just going to block myself and hopefully survive. So now I can actually, let's see who needs Bethany, needs more XP. And yeah, not too bad. And just repair actually. Yeah, just put my Vec in front of the train. Hopefully they will attack me instead of the train. Yes and no. Actually, that's very easy turn. Still, yeah, I actually don't need. I could, so I can drown it. So you can see that the acid makes degraded armor acid is currently nullifying the effects of armor on this unit. So it will not only, it has corroding acid with double damage, but it doesn't even work the first thing. So if I can just kill this one if I want, but I don't get any XP on Silica, it is already max level. So I'm going to definitely drown the Firefly with Bethany. Then let's see if I can get Abe to... No, I cannot. Yeah, need to push twice. And yeah, cannot actually push twice, so well, okay. No extra experience. And well, but we did it. So the 3 mission is horrible with any other Vec. These Vec are not much for us. A shame. Yeah, and a challenge and a fun, but actually it's probably the best squad to do the... Actually, the second best squad. We'll see the best squad to deal with the train in a couple of episodes. We got the Taurus Cannon, but we don't have any Brute, and also, yeah, it's basic weapon, could be useful. So let's see. I think Buildings Immune is much more urgent, and hopefully you can level up Bethany, and Abe instead is probably going to be swapped someone else. So I could try here, but we need 1 extra core because we don't have the right class. So now, yeah, I'm going to avoid actually kill 4 enemies inflicted with acid. Might not be too bad since the Vec are fighting each other, so it's a bit risky. Defend disposal unit would be much easier. Destroy all mountains. But I'm going to risk it since, well, it's more fun. And let's move here. So I want to put the gravity mech on this side so it can pull back for the acid tank. And now we need to get a bit lucky with the positioning. Yeah, that's good. So the Scarab is attacking me, which actually doesn't do anything. And I can just simply pick which enemies I want to destroy first. So I can easily do this, but I also want to apply some acid. Now, is this enough? Yes, it is. So it deals 3 damage plus 1 extra. So yeah, 1 doesn't seem much on many games. Instead, here, when you have rational, simple numbers, so damage, not 3061, something that you can easily remember. So the acid does not affect push damage, but it will affect, actually it will kill, and I don't want to kill it because I need it. So I can kill this one or this one. So yeah, I cannot, again, I want to pull it 1 tile, but I cannot. So I would actually can just kill the Scarab and leave this one alone. Or actually make the Scarab block would be even better. So yeah, make him block, and hopefully then it will die from the block. Hopefully this Vec will will remain near water, so I can push it. I didn't check I didn't check the turn order, so what I said is completely would make me lose 2 grid, because unfortunately the Alpha Scarab acts before the Alpha Firefly. It seems that's a standard rule. Scarab, we saw in the last battle, the Scarab actually acts first. So let's see if I can somewhat fix the situation. No, because if I pull it here, it will damage this one. It's unfortunate, but it would be too good to be true. And yeah, it's best to kill this and pull the scarab away. So I can actually, I don't need to reload actually, so I could simply do this. And everything is safe, but yeah, I don't get the kill. And not sure if it's best to keep the reset for later. Well, only time will tell. But consider that we have the Steel Judoka. I won't worry too much about too many Vec, because I know that I can manipulate them, so that's our goal. More Vec means more weapons for us to move around. So let's see. Of course, this one is the hardest mission, 2 stars and 1 power core. So I'm not expecting to be a walk in the park. So this one is already, yeah, it's near the water, even though it's on acid. And actually they're not attacking. It's a very easy layout for such a difficult mission. So we have 3 and 3 and 1 in the middle, so you can just easily move around. So what I want to do is make this firefly kill this one, and oh, let's see. If I do it like this, it won't die. Yes, it will, because 3 + 1 bonus. So it won't block actually. I'd like to block, but yeah. Hopefully the firefly remains near the water. And I'll just use the acid and pull this one. Perfect. So far so good. See what is going. Yeah, the blobber, I don't like this one, especially with this squad, because it wastes one time to one mech is wasted to just do something with the blob. Luckily they are near water, so I can do something at least. I knew that it was not a great objective for this squad. Even if you don't get perfect island, it's fine. If I push, I do it like this, this one will die. My tank will die, which is not a requirement to keep it alive, but I need acid. I can still get acid if I get 1 Vec lands on these tiles, can replace the acid tank. I don't have ally immune, so I cannot do this. Cannot use it to vault. And can actually use to block here. Yeah, not the best position. I want to use I can use the gravity well to kill this one by bumping, but I cannot reach. If I come here, I can use this one to bump. Let's see what you can do here. Can almost kill. Yeah, nothing especially. Nothing too great. I completely forgot that they added the... Yeah, it's so useless. The mech can act twice if it does not move with the Judo Mech, that I completely forgot I had it. Because, yeah, it needs to move, so it's a bit pointless. I need to save the acid tank also. Maybe, yeah, I could just leave these alone, because if I pull the tank away, it will be free to move anywhere, so these will hit nothing. But yeah, I'm not getting the kills that I want. Now that I think about it, I can actually block here and use the... Yeah, I can use the extra thing to get rid... to solve this difficult situation. And maybe use the Judoka. The Judo Mech here. Let's see what you can do. I can... Yeah, it will not die, but... Free the mech. Yeah, that's much better. Much better, and this one can solve this situation. And I wish the tank would push. Yeah, I'm not going to block, but I'm going to add some acid. And everything is fine for now. So we got the 3 Vec we need. Just add acid here and kill them all. Easier said than done. Maybe the Psyne actually is going to help us, because yeah, I don't need to worry about the tank. And if I kill this one, it will explode. I can actually do it, probably. What's the best way to get rid of all of them? So we got the building thing. So this one will kill the tank, but again, we don't need it alive. But it will not kill that one. Yeah, I think I can see a way out. So, no need to worry about the tank. I'm going to... Well, actually, here is the only place I can reach to kill this one. And then it should be... yeah. This one will explode. And the chain of explosions almost killing. Who needs... Abe is the one needing extra XP. So instead of just using the Judoka, I'm going to do this and finish in style. Well, almost a miracle, but you wiped the Vec from the sector completely. Thank you, Commander. Success, Commander. With your help, a sufficient number of Vec were inflicted acid for study. So all of this was for studying Vec under acid. That's not very reassuring from someone who's in charge of this island survival, humanity's survival, people's survival on this island. So one extra thing, I'll add it here. So now double shot hopefully would be more helpful. Ally immune is not extremely helpful. So we got 5 stars. Defend disposal units, block exponing. Well, this one actually would be probably the hardest. And the battle will last for mech damage. But yeah, we don't need great defense, so I'm going to do this. We need a Steel Judoka to defend this acid launcher while it dissolves the Vec hives infesting the mountains. We need to destroy all the mountains, which is just 2 shots, so it's not too bad actually. And yeah, I put it here. Hopefully one Vec is dumb enough to reach this point. So for the same reason, I'm going to keep the gravity mech back, actually probably here, so it can reach here if needed, but also this way. And yeah, so they are across. Need to waste 2 turns for the thing, but aside from that we would be fine. So let's see where it can reach. So it cannot come here. I really don't want to get webbed. Also explosive decay. So I'm going to put this one far away. Getting webbed, the Steel Judoka need all their mobility. So it's not a bonus. The extra mobility. So we need the disposal unit for 2 turns here, 1 and 2. Very, very simple. So we can use it to, well, kill everything else. The only issue is that we got the explosive decay, and the explosive decay here with this Vec, on purpose or not, probably not. It's just the good position, so the Vec are moving randomly, so the map instead was chosen carefully between all the randomly generated one. So there are around 200 maps, and I guess they may have picked so with this layout, the scarab, the first useful tile for the scarab was here, so they blocked actually, which is not good. But without upgrades we'll be dead, but with the buildings immune we can actually move these around for a bit. But we cannot, I would just do this. Of course with the explosive decay we'll lose power. And I cannot do anything here. Fortunately no one came up here. And we just don't have enough. Yeah, if I had the sensible choice of putting here, I could just bring this down. So let's see what attacks first. This one attacks first. So I cannot make one kill the other. So the Blast Psion would be the priority to kill, but unfortunately we don't have anything that can deal 2 damage without bumps. And if the Vec are too far away, we cannot make them kill each other. So the situation doesn't look good at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we can actually reach. That's good news. Some good news at least. So I can just push this away and block, and then come up with the Judo Mech and vault this back away, but it will not block. If I do the opposite, no, it will destroy the building. Yeah, anyway, it cannot kill. And if it kills, it will be psionic. The explosive decay is actually horrible. So yeah, I cannot do much. Could use smoke actually. Now in the middle of things, hopefully I can use the double shot ability of Silica. And can I use... yeah, I can use this to make him block. Will probably come in handy later. Yeah. Let's just... I completely forgot about the acid launcher, so yeah, we could not kill these near the buildings, but now we can actually without any issue. But yeah, considering the situation, I'm going to, well, maybe the Psion will get closer next turn. So I'm going to wait and just destroy these. So hopefully what I'm hoping is that the Vec will remain near the mountains. Of course we'll get halfway through the objective like this, but what I'm hoping that the Vec would be, well, aside from the acid, which is always helpful, Unwitting Allies will come here, and then I'll use again the acid launcher to kill 2 of them here. Well, if they don't come near, I'm going to help them come near. So now I can do 1 extra damage, and this one will die next. Luckily we got armored, otherwise we'd be dead. And did we... yeah, also managed to destroy his friend, because I guess the spawns come at all at the same time. So I don't need to worry about this, I can just push it around. So here we have got another useful combination, but I believe if they activate at the same time, this will explode, which is not good for us. So I'm going to move it. So we don't actually, it's a good situation. No need to worry about. Not a tough place to be. And actually, yeah, I'm going to wait 1 extra turn here, so I will not kill it. I hope that Scion moves, or I'm going to hit it. Actually, now that I think about it, if I do it like this, we are good. Or I can do actually like this, it's exactly the same. Still deal 1 damage to the Scion. So now we can kill it. And yeah. So I now cannot block. Can kill. Oops, cannot. Yeah, the block spawning is last, so I cannot just pull it 1 tile this way. So it will survive unless I use the extra. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Just one Vec. Actually, be worth it to block. We have armored, so it's not going to do anything to us. And got closer to the objective. And now we have the blobber. So I want to get rid of the blobber, but now it's easy with this thing. No more Psion. The early Psion actually helped us this time, because now it will be much trickier. And he cannot even take 1 damage without an issue. We still have 1 turn to destroy these 2 mountains, so nothing to worry about. Can just get rid of almost everything, but I'm going to... so just need to XP. I can push this. Yeah, many options, and I think can use can simply kill everything like this. Next time it will not affect the spawn, but the Vec spawning here will have acid. And now I have all my mechs to do almost nothing. So I come here. I'll cannot block, but I come here just to stay in line. And use this to kill this, to move. And yeah, I wanted to do this, but of course it will kill my own. So yeah, just wait. Actually, yeah, sometimes one tile is very helpful, but yeah, we are basically done. Just need to push. So this, and that's what I wanted to do with these two mountains. Yeah, Vec needed some help, and I repaired. So you actually, just like fire, you can remove acid by repairing. Enemies destroyed. We did it. And one mech reactor, which is great. So now getting very lucky with this. Now be tough to choose between those two, but so we get extra reactor, so we get 1 extra damage, even though the alpha Vec is not really a problem, but yeah, you can see from the diagram 3 damage. Still have targeted strike, is very helpful, so I like the second weapons as option when you are in trouble, instead of something that will change completely the way you play. So this one is you can use both to change completely the way the Judo Mech plays, and as a helpful second option. And now we need to tackle Corporate HQ with the Hornet Leader. So maybe not the best placement, but we have a very good map with the water here and even some extra water with the acid here. So we can use it to our advantage, but the flying Vec. So with the Island Leader we don't have usually many mech at the beginning, but the Island Leader went exactly where I wanted to drown the Alpha Scorpion. So I need to push that away. And yeah, probably like this. And then let's see, could actually deal some extra damage by hitting here, but yeah, the issue is that you cannot, even if I pull it one back, if I push one, still hits the thing, because the Super Stinger stabs 3 tiles in a row, not much damage, but a lot of range. So I think I want to get rid immediately of the passive bonus from the Scion. And then move around the others, but yeah, it cannot block, unfortunately. Yeah, unless I use the extra weapon here. So tempting to drown this one, but we have plenty of time. There's still a lot of water. I think I can do this. Kill. Wait, can I reach? Yes, I can. I went to the wrong spot. Still enough. We block, so well, they are strong Vec, but just 2, and only the leader is immune to water. Silica mobility compromised by Vec, that's what I don't want to see, the webbing, but you can actually for once we can use Silica's power, and also I don't like the blobber. So let's yeah, it's too far from the others to actually help. I mean, to help us kill his friends. So I could free it like this. It's really a nice way to free the back, but it's with armor it actually doesn't matter. Yeah, so we're probably going to do it. Then I need to worry about 1 and 2. I cannot making. It's 1 tile away from killing this. But yeah, I cannot block. But well, actually can block here like this. Yeah. And get damage. Great. Actually, I can work towards getting my own armored. I should have added some extra health. Then I could have gotten the optional objective. So the achievement, actually not optional. Achievements are needed to complete the game. And unlike all other achievements in the history of video games, and well, they really don't want to make them kill each other. They prefer to get drowned. I don't blame them. If I had the extra weapon with swapping attack direction, that would be great. This squad, but I don't. So I can keep blocking. I can make the Vec block and drown this one. So let's see. Yeah, it won't die. Still with 1 health. But can make him block here. And actually probably it's best if I take care this one first. So let's move this one. And now with what's left, yeah, I can actually drown both of them now that I realize, but I prefer to keep blocking because blocking is more helpful in the long run. But yeah, but I cannot kill it with the Judo Mech. So drowning it is. Yeah, actually now I regret taking the extra damage because I cannot block. So I could just smoke, but I would die from the bump here. That's not great. Yeah. Oh well. Don't see any other move more merciful than the end I intended for it. So I can just drown it like this. Hopefully nothing too bad will happen. Actually the Psion and the Blobber were already out, so I don't think there will be more Blobber. Be unfair. Yeah, just basic back. And now I can actually use it to kill this one. Perfect positioning on their part. Like this. Even though... yeah. So this one will kill unless this one kills it first. Great. Yeah, it works. 1. Forgot the leader is always number 1, which is perfect positioning aside from my objective. Cannot get it in the next island. Yeah, so this one will survive at the end. Doesn't matter. And yeah, Vec are going to do all the work for us. Good Samaritan, earn 9 reputation for mission on a single corporate island. Didn't even realize that we're at 9. That's one of the longer challenge achievement actually. Oh, we got Prospero. So that achievement is one of the island challenge, so we're doing it in order without realizing it. But yeah, I need to worry about finish a corporate island without taking mech damage. I need to do this on purpose. Instead, the Good Samaritan, so power, 10 grid power is not very helpful, but 9 stars is actually very helpful. So get that, and soon we rescue 10,000 civilians, and then these are the proper challenge runs. For now, let's worry about the Unbreakable in the next island, spend reputation, and get Prospero on... actually, yeah, it's not much experience, so I'm going to put Prospero here to get experience. Prospero is similar to Silica for many sides, so there are androids working with terrain, working with the soil. So Silica is more of a terraforming guy, a miner. Instead, Prospero works on what is on top of the soil, so works on plants, tending the garden. So they have been both repurposed from working androids to their combat priority, since we got so many background, and we can actually get 4 power cores in just one island, but I'm going to try the new stuff: smoke drop, teleporter, acid, and kick-off boosters, which may be useful if you don't know where to go, but with the Judo Mech a lot of mobility, and if you place on the right column or row, it's not so great. Smoke bombs, so I have double shot, but again you can see that it's not very helpful. Flying is very much more helpful. And Vec hormones, let's see, got 2 science weapons, so teleporter and acid projector. This one pushes, compensate the pull, but I'm going to try the teleporter since the mech has already a lot of cores. So actually, yeah, I'm going to add one more. Yeah, I think teleporter would be more helpful than a simple push, which cannot be upgraded. Strike here cannot be upgraded. Acid can be useful, but we have Vec hormones. Unless I can change Vec hormones, get targeted strike. Let's try for once. So get extra move, and then get some extra health to do the achievement, or extra range. Actually, yeah, range is best. Get some extra health. Next core, or I can actually get it right now. So I'm not going to sell the Vec hormones because it's the main thing of the squad, so I don't want to. But I don't think I'm going to use acid. All pilots survive death would be helpful, but I prefer to manipulate Vec than rely on this external help. Smoke drops actually would work. Be more helpful than the targeted strike, maybe. then I will go back to the Vec hormones. I don't like to change the DNA of the squad too much. And so far I didn't worry about, I usually don't worry about the Vec. I can adapt around the Vec, but the issue is that every squad has some weaknesses, for example the webbing. So actually, yeah, if I did only 3 islands I would probably pick this one. I don't like the borrowers at all, because they are stable and we try to push and pull stuff around. So I'm going to... The terraformer could actually help us, because yeah, if the borrowers are in this zone we can kill them with the terraformer. Now it's dangerous because the gravity well and teleporter cannot do anything. The Vice Fist cannot do anything. Yeah, let's try. I guess if it goes well I get to 4 island, otherwise I stop at 3. So I'm just... yeah, we don't have borrowers for now. Got this one, cannot go very far, so I'll stay here actually. Yeah, I don't want to get webbed in that place, so I'm going to stay here. If the leaper comes here I can vault it, pull it this way. If it comes here I use the turf. And probably, since I got the teleporter, I'll stay nearby. Instead, this one will actually has flying. We'll move it on the border, like most artillery mechs. Perfect. Almost perfect. So, terraformer unit is under your control during this mission. Use it to turn grass tiles into sand tiles. We didn't ever... I don't think we ever saw that. So, yeah, it's perfect positioning. So the starting positioning of my mech was crucial, and we can easily solve the situation like this, or even like this. So let's see, this deals 1 damage. So with flying, of course, these mech have a lot more moving possibility. Unfortunately, the webbing is very bad. So I think I'm going to target these two here. And now, hopefully next time they will come this way. And I need to worry about this one. I can deal 2 damage plus fire if I bought the upgrade for here. Could have killed this. Yeah, I cannot. I can actually tank 1. I can teleport, so now we start to have some fun with teleporting. Yeah. It's very good. Very good weapon for this squad. So you can just teleport and make it kill. Only this one remains. And cannot reach. So I would like to come this way, but cannot, so I'll just put it on fire. Teleport. Actually, Silica could be useful with the double teleporting now, instead of the mech, which I never use. And you can see that if you teleport, it's magic. You teleport inside the webbing, which makes sense. Yeah, it doesn't matter in this case which one acts first. Okay, so now we got 2 health. Can I reach it? No. So I'm forced to smoke, unfortunately. Yeah. Cannot use device fist if there's something here. Going to smoke. Smoke will cancel the fire, but it's the only way. Yeah, didn't have enough room to move. So hopefully the Vec will come this way. Perfect. So the borrower is a real pain with this squad. So not only is immune to this because it's stable, but is also immune to teleporting. So you can see that the tile does not get... We can teleport on an empty space, but we cannot teleport a borrower. So stable is a bit too powerful. Makes things much more difficult for us. But the terraformer helps a lot. So we just need one time here and once down here. So I'm going to put my mech. Well, if there was many Vec around, I would put my mech like here, so the Vec will stay in this zone. But I don't need to worry about that because there's not really too much around. Just this poor Alpha Leaper. Not sure where. Could push into water, but need the 2 options. So another thing when we get a flying, after leveling up Prospero, I put Prospero here, we get a flying teleporting mech, which is great. Actually, it's a default option of another squad. So yeah, since don't need to... Actually, yeah, I can teleport. I don't like he's too far away. So I'm going to teleport him here. And maybe push it to make it block. Yeah. Seems perfect. This Vec is not clear for surfacing. Simple as that. And yeah, don't like this one. So now we cannot do much. We cannot pull it to kill it. I can just kill this one. But what we can do is smoke. So since for once we can use Silica's abilities, even though I wanted to, would have preferred to block, but we can move twice and smoke. But since we don't have anything else to do, it's best to add 1 damage. Maybe could be helpful. I don't know. And destroy. And block. So he's here, but can you smoke? How far can you smoke? Yes, I can even smoke from here. But so, not kill my own. I cannot. Yes, I can. Can always teleport. Destroy. Unfortunately, you cannot kill the borrower. And Silica again. Not doing anything. We can actually do a double repair now that I didn't even think about it, since doing repair with any mech is not extremely... It's not a real priority if you move them the right way. We got mech reactor, which is great. And I'm not going to add extra damage for now, then we'll see. Then we'll see the one thing here. So actually, Yeah, teleporter. Double teleporter could be helpful, but the whole team is based around moving first. So yeah, silica. It's not great. Defend the train, we did it in the other things. Take less than 3 crit damage and take less than 3 crit damage. So at this point, again, I was not expecting to do a perfect run, but at this point it's better to start thinking about doing a perfect run. Since I'm so close, I can pick the easier missions since, well, don't have much of a choice. So I could do these two. I mean, I still have the other objective, so select this. And also time pods. Perhaps this one will shed the truth on why you're here. But yeah, Prospero commenting on the soil. But yeah, unfortunately the time pod is not the answers. And yeah, I need to worry about it. So this one would destroy the time pod unless I kill it first. Would I like to come... Actually, yeah, I could do a double smoke here, but I wanted to come to this tile to bring it here and make him kill. So number 2. So for some reason the Firefly comes first. I thought it was a rule that the alpha enemies attacked first, but it's not a rule, it's what happens more often. So I'd like to block, but I also need to get rid of these. But yeah, the borrower is more important at the moment. So if I had flying, I could just teleport into water. Teleport back into water. Not for now. So if not for the... Could do like this. If not for the time pod. So I can use my shield and do it. This then is free. The Judo Mech is free to come here and drown. This one. And here I'm free to hit. I'll save the mountain. Can be useful later. And yeah, not the right mech to absorb damage. The shield is also for that. And we got the Alpha Borrower. Not great. So luckily I'm flying, and this one is very helpful. So I'm flying, I can do this. And also... yeah. If I can come here, yes, I can block. And so I cannot... They are stable, so I cannot pull them. But I can pull my friend. This. Get the kill. And... yeah. Yeah. I don't know why there's 0. It wouldn't damage anything anyway. This one attacks only. Yeah, it's always it's always 0 is always to avoid worrying the player. So now I just need to worry about both of them. Great. So yeah, it was a cool move, but I'll take 1 damage because they are too far apart. So again, just one tile lower. Could smoke here. Going to reset the... Did you just create a new timeline, or who knows? But so I need to think about different approach. So I could teleport. Could actually teleport this, but yeah, again, just a mountain. So I could teleport this to kill this one. No, I cannot, because it attacks first. Okay, so let's see our other options. I cannot reach. Yeah, it's too much for tiles. Because of the mountain I cannot smoke everything, but I could just smoke one of them. I think I'm going to do that. I can keep blocking. Yeah, can keep blocking and the kill, so I believe by far the best move. This one I would like to block with the right mech. Seems I cannot. So even though it was cool, that move, I cannot do it. So let's see if I can actually... No, I cannot come here. Wanted to kill one, of course. It's much better than... Yeah. Better to kill one of them for next turn. So like this. And where do I smoke though? Okay, so I'll do like this. Maybe I'm a bit far away, but yeah, unfortunately the my script does not work. We have smoke bombs. I'm going to smoke. And we're safe, but we are very far, so I'm not too confident about this mission. Though we just have one burrower. And almost that would be perfect. And of course the burrower attacks first. Burrower was here from the beginning, so I cannot use the Alpha Scarab, unfortunately, to kill it. Well, actually, it has too much health. Not could use the Alpha Scarab anyway. But doing smoke here could have been a mistake, because I could have blocked and hit. Yeah, so that was definitely a mistake. And I'm too far away to do anything useful, so yeah, I'm forced to keep smoking this one. And free him to do something else. So let's see how far I can go. Yeah. Just do this. And now we need to worry about these three. So I'd like to block. Could actually kill. Yeah, probably it's best. I can move this away and kill. And now I can... Yeah, I cannot... If I could leave it here to block and kill his friend would be perfect. But I cannot reach. Cannot pull. If I pull it here, I will die. Luckily I can block. Yeah, I can make him block this way. I'm not wrong, yes. Perfect. You'd expect to survive to avoid damage this time. Third island is tough. But even the final island, if you do 2 island run, even the final, so the third, still tough. Unless you get lucky with the upgrades. So double thing, can I make it? No, I cannot. So yeah, too far away. Can just get rid of this one. Or use the second weapon, actually, now that I think about it. So yeah, it's not really a problem. I could finally make this. No, I don't have. Yeah, I removed the. With the +2 bonus, I could have made the Scarab kill the thing, but the Borwell will survive this time. So I can actually. So I could kill one, but then. Yeah, I still have this to worry about. I cannot teleport the back here because it's not as easy as it seems because of the previous turns I had my own back here and I completely forgot about it. It's very easy. it's very easy because I have the second thing. So can I actually kill it? I don't think I can kill it. I have to absorb the damage. Cannot teleport this anywhere useful, but still I don't. You can just come here, click like this, and yeah, I don't have a reset, so even if it doesn't work, even if it didn't work, nothing I can do. So less than 3 grid damage is probably the easiest objective in general, and of course if you are going for a 30k run. Never thought we'd dig back out wherever you're from. I hope there's more of you on the way. And shield array, apply a shield on nearby tiles. That could actually be helpful because if a Vec is attacking first, the shield could actually help a lot instead of the teleporter, but no, it's a bit passive. But since we have, well, I'll try it out. Since we have cores, we have options. Yeah, I don't want to commit the reactor cores. Maybe we get some better weapons on a different mech. Let's do just ally immune for now. Then we'll see. And take less than 3 grid damage. Defender train, I'm a bit worried about the boreware. Did we get defender train on each island? Actually, seismic activity could be very helpful. The Vec took out this region ground stabilizer. We're not sure what the result will be. Watch your step. So we got seismic activity and the boreware is already here. I stay here, so if they attack this way, I can smoke it easily. Yeah. I don't mind if the borrower comes here, I can still use silica. And another time pod would be very lucky. The time pod has disturbed the soil, shall we remove it? Yeah. It's a fun dialogue between androids, but they're perfectly in line, so I will not damage the time pod. And here we have seismic activity, so this one is dead. If I pull it, of course. Could teleport. Could do this actually, probably is the best option. Do some damage, block. Yeah. Smoke cloud detected, and this one will die. And I can, will not hit the central tile. we are good. Yeah, the best tactic against the burrower is to let them attack our mech so we can move away. Unstable landmass hopefully will help us, yes. So instead we don't need to block this tile anymore because it will go underground. Actually, we need to move, otherwise we die, unless we are flying. So they are in line, which is not the best for our siege mech, but it's the best for smoking. I could... no, I cannot make it. Yes. I could push him around to get the kill, but yeah, I don't like alt. I should change controls because alt is near the spacebar. So if I press the spacebar instead of checking the turn order, it would ruin my whole deal. So maybe I should actually add, just for this time, let me add enter confirmation, just because I don't want to ruin if run is going too well. And yeah, smoke could actually shield basically everything, even the on thing. But yeah, I think if you keep blocking, it'll be quite an easy turn. I could shield everything, but it will not work because they are attacking twice. So one time destroy the shield. So I cannot block over there. I could teleport, no. Okay, so I got the simple 1 damage. That's it, nothing particularly brilliant. Weeding efforts complete. And I don't want to actually add a shield, but I don't think I can avoid it. Yes, I can. Remember the range? No, I need to go here. Yes. Okay. So shield coming handy against the burrowers. More than the teleporting. I forgot. I keep forgetting the new weapons I added. So now I have a shield. I can actually do it twice, or kill it with my siege mech. A lot of possibilities. Prospero needs the XP, so I'm going to do it like this. This one will die anyway, and I can do it like this. And yeah, Prospero will survive because the cataclysm, so I don't need to worry about it. And yeah, if we kick the back into the void, of course, will die. It's a cool effect. And Prospero is the only one who needs to do just that. Vec lacks a standard issue propulsion engine. Is flying, of course. So. And I got scared for a second by the turn confirmation. I'm not used to it because I forgot, because I had another move. And it was like a warning, something was broken. Once this vehicle gone, our terraformers are going to have to work overtime. Yeah, they have the other island is falling apart, and we got the Sidewinder Fist, which can be helpful, but just one direction. But a lot of damage. And finally we get rescued 100,000 civilians across all the timeline. So now I could since we're doing so well, I think I'm going to keep everything like it is until the end of the island, and then depending on which weapon we find on the shop, we'll change that. Actually, so this one would be useless with the against the burrowers, the movement, but it deals so much damage that it can actually kill the basic burrower in one hit. And even if it does not move the burrower, it will, let's see if it, yes, it does not move the burrower, but it will hide underground, of course. So yeah, let's keep changing and probably keep forgetting, but actually, yeah, I don't really need to install. I'll keep. Yeah, I wanted to keep the reactor cores for later, but I'm not going to risk. I like to absorb damage. So. We got the volatile back orders bar. It's exactly the same mission as you could get on the first island. And yeah, since we got, I think we got the train on both of the islands, so I keep tradition alive. Hopefully I will not. I'm very confident about the current, the optional weapons, so even with the burrowers I think I can deal with them. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm trying to, I want to keep, to let the burrower hit me instead of the buildings. This garden must be sterilized. And perfect. Now, finally, can bump this into this and also ignore the other one. Actually, since we... So I can use the Sidewinder, but I need to get rid of this. So I think, yeah, I'm going to do it like this. So I could just smoke them. I cannot stay here, of course. So I'm going to punch it very hard. Yeah. Or block. Well, we could get a blobber actually from that, so... Oh, I don't know, but hopefully nothing too bad will come out. And I'm going to use the shield. So like this I cannot. Well, I'll shield even the Vec, which is not ideal. But yeah, actually I don't need a shield to shield him. Strong enough. Like this. Could have just moved it. Wanted to add some shields. Perfect. Exactly for this reason. So we got the 3 in a line. The borrower is enticed to get here, and what is happening on this side? One cannot look away for a second. 2 Alpha Leaper. That's not good. But at least I can ignore the borrower. Which is great. And yeah, of course I can would hit the train. Yeah, I don't have smoke anymore, which would be perfect. but I have silica double move, so I could hit this one and this one, but yeah, I would actually get destroyed by the train. Not ideal. Don't have too many options actually. Yeah, because I would hit the train anyway. Not a great place to leave my mech. Again, I cannot use silica because I need to move. Destroy the train. I need to kill the leaper, I just need to move my mech. And yeah, we're in trouble, but maybe I can find something to do. So I could shield the train. No, I can. Well, if I'm here, I could shield the train, but I have double threat. So I've been thinking for a while. I think I've never tried this, but I could get creative with that double move. So if we do this, if we kill it like this, and then move, and then push the Judo Mech, technically it doesn't move, so silica is still active, and it works. Not believe that it worked, but I don't think it's enough, because we still need, yeah, we still need to kill this one, and yeah, I would destroy the train. So that would have been great, but yeah, even if I push this away, it will still hit the train. There's no way I can, yeah. Fortunately, with the fact that it's twice, so the Judo Mech Judoka is ally immune, so I could, if the train could move, I could pull the train away, but of course it is stable like the borrowers. Stability is the enemy of the Judoka. Yeah, so close to a solution, but cannot do anything. Well, I could actually do the same on this side, now that I think about it. Yeah, but I get the same problem. Let's try. So, temporal physics used to make my brain hurt. Now they do, literally. It's very funny, but let's see. If I do it like this. Okay, so maybe there's a way out. So if I do like this, come here and hit, then the borrower will go away. Yeah. And now I cannot believe I found a solution. So it's so many pieces, takes a very long time, but we can actually wait a second. Which direction? Yes, okay. Luckily the arrow, the pushing is the right direction, otherwise, well, I could have vaulted it. Yeah, so I cannot just put it away like this because I need to move my own. If I had the smoke, I could just jump, use smoke to jump, but I cannot move. With silica ability, I can just attack twice. So if you have an attack that does twice. But yeah, let's not worry about that now. Could just do this or kill it directly. So the shield here saved us. Cannot believe this worked. So yeah, the Steel Judokas are very complicated, but they're great for if you want to stay a while and think, because they have a lot of possibility, especially with the secondary options. And now I can I'll take this. I can kill it directly. Not that I need it. I need Prospero needs speed. Like this. And yeah, I cannot do anything. It's not enough. Close. It's always satisfying to remove all Vec, but it's more satisfying to get out of an almost impossible situation. So there are two ways to get like this, getting some extra challenges like perfect islands, or just try to do it very fast, so we'll make mistakes and get in tough situations. Now we have just a Firefly leader, which is great for the Steel Judoka. We can manipulate in around, so I'm going to need a lot of help for that. Do you remember how much the Firefly leader has? I believe, I don't know if 6 or 7. If it's 7, I cannot do. Not sure about the loadout. Guess depend on the way the pack are placed. I'll keep the shield just for safety, because the Firefly leader has a double attack. And yeah, I'll keep this for the borrowers. I can tank with 5 health, I can tank 2 damage. So yeah, I'll keep the core for later, and hopefully it will attack us here. And yeah, if it was the teleporter and flying, could use here, we'll do in the next island. Instead now I'll focus on a shield and hope the borrower does not get in a too awkward spot. Okay, so the Firefly is here, we already have a possible kill. The borrower is here, which is perfect. So I can just shoot. Or maybe it's better to move more central location. I think it's... yeah, so let's see, the leader can reach here, so there's no point in trying to bait him over here. So it's best if I come like this way. Could already do some damage and block actually, instead of... so first option was to do like this. Second option, more sensible option, it like this. And I'm the same spot I needed to push this. So either I'm shielding everything, or yeah, I can just... I cannot block, but I can still move him. So I can still move it like this. Or I could shield everything, but I'll keep the shield for later. So hopefully what I want to do is to have the scarab on this line. So hopefully that will remain close. And I cannot reach. I wanted to come here to get a more central position. It's fine. Great shot, Prospero. And... that direction, perfect. Perfect. Okay, maybe we can kill, actually, we can kill both these or this one. I think I'm going to Yeah, I still need to absorb 5 damage. I should have done the first island because now these Vec are hitting too hard. So I don't have actually the extra damage, so it won't kill this one. I wanted to push. Oh, actually, I could do it like this and simply kill both of them. But I'm worried about the borrower, so I can use the Firefly Leader to our advantage. So I'm going to block and make him hit. Yeah. Attacks first, barely enough. Get a 3 or just block. Safe option. And yeah, double checking before it's too late. Again, I'm not used to the confirmation, so yeah, I just say yes. And perfect. Perfect excavation of back rivals, as I can say. And now we just need to keep blocking, basically. And of course, kill with Prospero, which needs the extra thing. So actually, I'm just going to come here. Not risk anything, and I cannot reach. Thought he had more movement. Judo Mech don't have much movement. Vec has been recycled, yes. And yeah, I can just actually how far they can. Well, not as far as I hoped. We get super shields, but we got 4, so we don't need to worry about the Psion. Digger is great position for us, and I'm a bit stuck. So actually, yeah, we don't need to worry. We could just come here, shield, and end up the turn, finish the turn. But I like to do some extra damage. So I cannot actually kill. It is annoying. Yeah, so I do like this. So I'm free. My shield has cycled back into dispersed energy. Yeah. So yeah, I don't need to worry about these. And I'm not doing any damage like this. So yeah, I just need to get some extra XP and we are done. Three cheers for the Steel Judoka. Perfect victory. I must admit, that was an impressive performance. We will rest easier knowing that Vec monstrosity no longer infests our island. You completed every mission on R.S.T despite the odds. You have earned my respect, Steel Judoka, and everything we can offer. Probably the only pilot it's not an instant pick here. So I get Titan Fist. Of course, before the update, the shop change, the special pilots, time travelers sold for 2. So the pilot was of course the obvious choice. Now it's exactly the same, so we can steal one. so we can freely pick between pilot and weapons depending on what we want. And funnily enough, we got the first pilot with the first weapon, Titan Fist. Not going to use it, but yeah, we got a dash. Actually, the dash should be good on Silica. Repair field, repairing one mech will affect all mechs, which is a great combination if you have a dead mech, as you saw in the picture. Perfect combination with the weapon we had before. The mech survive, pilots survive, so perfect combination. Also with self-destruct, pilots survive, self-destruct, and repair field. If you could choose, pick a truly custom squad, not just which mech you want, but even which weapon you want, that could be a nice combination for kamikaze squad. Maybe there's a mod. Fire missile barrage that hits every enemy on the map, and it's just too helpful. Repair drop, again, perfect combination. So I'm back after break. I decided to keep missile barrage and sell targeted strike and Titan Fist. Then we'll get extra reactor core. So let's set up the mechs and then move on to the final island. The original plan was to do 3. Instead I'm going to do 4, and I still need to do the Unbreakable final squad achievement, which I should have done at the beginning, but yeah, I just realized that you can actually hit your own mech to make absorb damage, so hopefully it won't be too hard. I'll get 1 extra core here, so the missile barrage attacks only enemies. Perfect, very good weapon, especially if you have many minions. Otherwise the targeted strike would be more helpful against the alpha mech, which are not dazed by just 1 damage. So I keep the shield array. Can use smoke or teleport. Actually, yeah, I'm going back to the teleport, then we'll see. For now, just keep it like this. Maybe 1 extra move, and I'll change loadout the next island. Also got There Is No Try, finish 3 corporate islands without failing an objective, which is one of the challenge runs. Instead, the engineering dropout, the chronophobia, you need to do different type of challenges than a 30k run. And then we'll see the others. So now we don't have borrowers actually, which is a great news, but we got centipedes with acid, and yeah, borrower almost killed my run, but I survived. And after break, I'm ready to tackle other 3 rewards mission. And battle with less than 4 mech damage would be actually quite hard. Break 5 buildings out the ice. Don't. Maybe we'll do that later. So yeah, we can do this. Actually, there are 2 hard missions here, but we could go around and pick the easy way. I'll decide later. Now, just want to focus on the achievement, and yeah, not because of the achievement, but because I need the coins. I need more coins. So teleporter. Let's start here. And a time pod. Great. Time pod has disturbed the soil. Shall we remove it? Yeah, Prospero's priority are tending the garden, so even though he's fighting back, still thinks. He's programmed to think in terms of gardens and stuff. And they cannot use the fist here, so not a great start. The spidering actually are perfect for the optional goal. The absorb 5 damage, which since are basic enemies, And well, the Psion does not affect blobs, but affect spiderlings. So of course, all other back heal 1 at the start of the turn. If you have just 1 health, you will not be there to heal, but yeah, I'm getting distracted. So we have acid, corrosive vomit, and so not ideal for our goal. So since we are in this position, I'll do like this, and could move like this, which would be the sensible option, but I really want to get block damage and block. So now I just need to worry about this one. And also maybe pick up. Weeding efforts complete. 1 time pod removed. Like this. We also get... It doesn't kill because the Psion regeneration acts first. But almost. Actually, with the Steel Judoka, it's actually easier to deal with more enemies. So we got actually I changed. I added the, since I was afraid of pressing the spacebar, pressing Alt to show the enemy turns, I added 3 and 4 numbers. 1 and 2 select the weapon, so A-S-D, 1 and 2, and I added 3 as to show the things, and 4 as control to show details. I don't know, I'm going to try this, and so we got 1 damage absorbed, but aside from that, so we could actually, let's see what attacks first. Yeah, so this one is on acid, so if we move, this one will be dead. So these things are actually almost perfect, so we need to get rid of the scarab, but before that, so you can ignore this spiderling. I'd like to get rid of this, but I don't think I can. Actually, it would make more sense, yeah, to do it like this. Oh. Like this. Like this. Yeah. Hard. Okay, so I'm getting rid of these, but I'm losing the shield. Do I care about the shield? Not really. Actually, I could teleport. Yeah, I could teleport from here. Nothing too great, but I'll keep the shield. Yeah, the spider is not doing anything, just annoying. Yeah, and do it like this. And finally got a level up and reactor HP, very good. Actually would be perfect on the Judo Mech. So at this point I can absorb 1 damage, but I can act twice. So I'll do this and repair. So now that repairing is a thing, because I need to get rid of the acid to repristinate the armor. Now it's actually helpful. Double shot. And yeah, I keep getting webbed, but I really want the spiderling to attack me. Okay, so this one is actually helping us, and Maybe it's time to destroy the alpha spider. So at this point, better to be safe than sorry. So I'm going to hit my own. That should count. Hopefully the spider will attack me. Will target me next turn. And I can just block this one. Now we have another centipede. And the spiderling. So this one attacking me, it's perfect. Well, perfect if I was playing normally. But yeah, it's not even attacking, so they really don't want me to get the achievement. Can I reach 3, 6? So I can actually reach here. And yeah, get destroyed. Attacks first. The scarab is first. So no luck with the spiders, but I can try this. And well, this one is shielded, so I would get 2 damage and then 1. So if I repair, I should be good. Yeah. Or I can use my own. I can do it like this. Let's try that. Should be 2 damage. Then 1 plus acid, but acid will be too late. It was really too much work. At least I can kill this one. Back remains marked for excavation. Safety ones. Yep. Unbreakable. Not exactly an elegant solution, but yeah, if you just start a campaign, a throwaway campaign, and make them hit your back at the beginning when you have full power grid, almost full power grid, it's actually quite easy. But I want to integrate the achievements inside into the playthrough, into the missions. For example, Vector plus 1 damage for bumps and blocking emerging back, which is funny, complementary to what we have already. So I take 1 second to fix. Actually, I quite like the teleporter, but yeah, we have teleporter actually works well with this squad. So I could keep using the Sidewinder Fist, but I think I'm going to change. Of course, silica is not very helpful in this situation, so I'm going to change, put in here, and add actually flying here, and instead of Sidewinder Fist, well, could use Force Amp, it's a bit wasted, so I could yeah, fully power this, or I'm tempted to just remove the gravity well. So as much as I don't like changing the main weapon. And we got teleported in the next squad actually. But it's just too good to pass up. So I'm going to switch. The gravity mech will become exactly the same as mech on the next squad. Flying and teleporting. So after much liberation I'm going to keep Vec hormones here just because I have enough cores. Well, almost enough. And for now I'm just going to keep like this and transform the ranged mech in something more versatile. And just add missile barrage. Here I do not recognize this harvester configuration. Prospero is a bit confused with the machine, but I'm going to keep like this. Then shields force amp would be helpful, but yeah, we don't have enough slots. So we already have Vec hormones, and let's try like this, and then eventually I'll add range. Actually, I'm going to do like this. Okay, so let's try a different configuration and try high threat mission. So let's try this one. And yeah, one of my environmental processes crashed, and the result was an entire city encased in ice. Great. Which is actually perfect for us. So this one is teleporting, so everyone needs to get close range. I forgot who's the flying one. Here. So basically now we have a great mass of Vec and Mech all in the middle of the map because we want to keep close. Not perfect for silica, but they are not. Yeah, actually this one they're aligned well. Oh yes, perfect. So I keep the smoke bombs as a last option resource. Instead, I'm going to use the Judo Mech as a. Well, it's not great because we got 5 Alpha Vec to start the turn, and all 5, and they have blocked me. So without flying, I cannot do anything. What you can do is teleporting them. So this one could kill this one. Let's take a look at the turn order. So yeah, break the building, break the ice, and then get destroyed if I pull it here. This one will just break the ice. And yeah, too far to teleport here, but I can push it actually and destroy. So the thing with if I should have removed in this mission, I should have removed the power core for the buildings immune, because now I cannot attack the buildings to break them from the ice, so I need to rely completely on the back. But I can free my siege mech like this, and then do another shot somewhere else. I cannot attack here, could attack here or here. Anyway, first let's get this free. So this one is not broken because upgrade. So yeah, let's now need to do the turn to read the turn order. So, okay, now I regret not having the gravity well, which would be perfect here. Instead, we need teleporting is a bit trickier to use. Yeah, so if I come here and teleport this here, it will this one will destroy the ice, this one would kill the leaper, and this one would destroy the buildings, so it's a bit harder to keep track of everything. So the siege mech could have just pushed this away. I can just move it, but so I can just move away and leave them be. I just want to maximize the options. So what I can do actually, I could come here, teleport. Cool move, but this one, since this one will break first, so it won't work. Let's say move it. I can actually move it like this. It's interesting. So I don't want to get on fire. But yeah, I don't want to get the bomb either. So let's try that. So this one will destroy this ice, and of course I'm on fire. I can teleport like this, and then repair next turn since I have plenty of health, even though I don't want to end with less informec damage. And so we got this. That would be very bad that this one is attacking first, but yeah, this one is enough. Otherwise, need to consider. So this one attacks first, but in our case it's great because they're breaking the building out of the ice. So spent a lot of time thinking, but with 5 alpha vec and limited damage capabilities, that's what happens. So the important thing is that this one is dead. So luckily we use all the full extra damage to get rid of this. Actually needed one less because of the fire. So these are dead. Buildings will break, ice will break on 3, and this one has nothing to do actually because I wanted to kill. So I can just move it here and do nothing because I want to get them to kill each other. Hopefully this will work. Fair damage, I don't care. Breaking, killing, and killing. Perfect. That's what the Steel Judoka are all about. Now their upgrade will be very helpful, and this one actually just would complete the first objective without an issue, and I can move away, and I just need to worry about this one, or I can teleport. So yeah, 2 damage plus 3. The kill. Yeah, maybe blocking would not be such a bad idea since we are in a good place. Could be better. So I think I could get acid like this. So maybe just I cannot double attack the same because it will go away, so I can move this. I'm a bit worried about breaking the ice since I cannot do much. This one cannot. No, I don't have any attack that can damage ice since this one building's immune. This one is just teleporting, and this one will attack only Vec. Of course, I cannot vault buildings, so I'm actually using the Alpha Hornet to complete my objective. Otherwise, it will be a tricky mission. So what I can do is actually work together with my mech, and yeah, without the acid I could have just attacked once more to kill it. Everything is easier with acid. I don't want to destroy buildings. Yeah, I don't want to add 1 damage. Like this, I could smoke everything, but I really want the damage. Instead, where can I swap? Yeah, I'm flying, so that's why I wanted. Unfortunately, if I wasn't flying, it would put out the fire, but instead we get the fire, but we get to attack. Chance of Vec evolving gills before it drowns, 0%. And yeah, and that's not going to do anything. I could actually block. Yeah, let's block. Although now we are risking. Yeah. Okay, so Blood Scion, don't need to worry, just need to get those two to kill each other, and we are done. Without taking extra damage. So yeah, I need to move now, so maybe it wasn't such a great idea to block. So I can actually, and at this point, yeah, Silica come in handy. I could kill and repair. Well, not kill, but almost. Kill, repair. So now with the gravity pull could kill one of them. Instead I need to teleport, and I'm too far away. Not great, but can still do it, I think. Like this. Not because I need. So I could teleport this and would not die because of the Scion. I still need to repair. Not a great idea here. Got too greedy. Wanted to try to kill, but I don't have enough damage to kill both of them. I could just... No, I cannot teleport. I can actually use the second weapon, so... I need to count the damage. So I can take 1 extra damage from the bump if I want. And use the second weapon. Yeah, probably it's a better idea. So I would get 4 mech damage, and then I repair last turn and get 3. Living dangerously. And I can reach there. Vex essential nutrients have been dispersed. So I can actually kill both of them with the help of the extra weapon. So the Blood Scion is completely useless by itself. It's just a rock, a moving rock. And yeah, I just need to get rid of this. So yeah, I'm failing the objectives, so I just move away and repair. And I need to repair also on this one. So I need to repair, but I cannot reach. It's not great. Yeah, I'm too far away. I thought it lost the perfect island, but I just realized that I can push. Thanks to the shield, it's not damage. And we are good. And that's the extra. That was very close. dangerous to leave the Judo Mech far away. I barely made it. The final island is nerve-wracking. Every turn there could be, in a 30k run, be something bad happening. Defender of factories, block Vex spawning 3 times, protect the core points. I want to add move, but get some health also. Yeah, I'm going to keep. Let's try that. Defender of factories. So 4 Alpha Vec again. And done. Malfunctioning robotics factory has produced another malfunctioning robot in the circle of life. So now if I had the gravity pull, I could just push this and destroy the thing. But actually, if I teleport away, so I got the Unbreakable achievement, so now I need to get rid of as many spiderlings as I can. And that seems like a perfect chance. So this one will die, both. Any of them. So if I can just... Yeah, I cannot put the centipede here because it will kill. Yeah, I cannot block with the centipede. I could have... No. Yeah, I can drown it, maybe. Yeah. Since I cannot block, at least I can get some... So I move more centrally, even though I could not block. At least I'm in a good position for next time. And we got Psion and 3 Hornets. Thankfully this cannon mech has stronger projectile that causes target to burn, so it will deal a lot of damage. And between the two I prefer to get rid of the Alpha Hornet. We can teleport. Actually, make this one kill both. This friend? No, because that's first. So I've been thinking for a while, how can I move all the way around to make them kill each other, but yeah, there are many possibilities and I don't even know which one would work best. So just going to do this and then teleport. So this one will kill, this one will block, and yeah, this one will do nothing, and I cannot reach, of course. I need to reach this one first. Yeah, updating chronometer, but to reach this I need to remove this one here. So it does not work. So I need to teleport this. And I think this one is fine. I need to do it like this. I can absorb the thing, hit. And yeah, I cannot do it from here. And I really wanted to get one Hornet in the way, fully next turn, so it will not block actually. Yeah, probably better options, so I could have moved both hornets with the siege mech, so the hornet will be killed. But at least it's on fire. So now it's a perfect position. I'm flying, so they've tried to block me, but not need to worry about that. This one will kill, and so we don't need to worry. This one will not. Probably. Let's see what you can do. You can kill the robots and move this away, which is probably the best option. Yeah, I really want the robot to kill the thing. Actually, if I ignore silica and I just do this, it's much better. Don't get kills. Get everything away. And then I need to think about where I can teleport. So can I? Well, not a great positioning here. I wanted to, yeah, I could have used this to kill the hornet. I cannot teleport that hornet anywhere interesting. Yeah, that's not really a great move there. Fortunately, I can just kill the hornet. Can teleport this as far as possible, which is here, and kill nothing. Got one more, and now they are in a nice position. Play around. So yeah, there's not much we need to do actually. Can kill. So if we bump, yeah, this one will die from fire. And we are done actually. So I'm not wasting time to not wasting another hour just to kill more Vec, since we are all full HP. So I can just teleport this and move away. So yeah. Did we get all Alpha Vec at this point? Fourth island on hard. Important thing that the factories are safe. And now I need to decide. So I don't really need the extra core, but I like I would like to try the Defender Robots mission with the Steel Judoka, so I can just move them around with the ally immune, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, maybe some shields could be helpful. Let's try that. So it's not because of the reward, it's because of the challenge. And attack your missions. another pod from the future. And yeah, the mines are actually freezing the Mech. So we got this island should be actually didn't happen, but usually this island is good because the Mech will be targeting their frozen friends. And so if I just defrost them, they will attack and deal a lot of damage. I cannot do this because of robot. And yeah, I need to get rid of this one. Can remove it directly. And I cannot reach the block. But I can do this. Actually, this one is more of an issue than I thought. So I need to smoke just to be safe. Because I'm not sure. I can still teleport it. But cannot teleport in anywhere interesting. So I'll do like this to kill Blood Psion. Otherwise, yeah, the Psion will be here and the Scarab will be here, so it will not be enough. And then I teleport this away. Yeah, nothing great, just breaking some ice. Yeah, get some water, hopefully. Next turn, can push them. So, luckily the Mech do not seem to care about the robots this battle, so they're completely ignoring them. Just attacking, maybe because they are too far away at the corners. So, well, this one you can be drowned easily. This one I can actually reach. So I can block and make him target his friend. But let's see, before I commit, let's see if these two can be pacified. Yes, should be quite easy. If I did not miss anything. Oh, is that I forgot I upgraded the damage output, so yeah, no more killing like this. So I can teleport, not this one. I keep the Alpha Spider frozen at this point. And yeah. Easy enough. So the thrill, the extra reward, and the risk of breaking perfect streak. But I think they have upgraded our Mech enough. Before the final battle there won't be difficult challenges unless we have a strange objective. But yeah, the robots are here still. Keep ignoring. They prefer to actually attack, free their friend, even though it's too late for the spider. Just one cannot do anything, so yeah, you can put out one cocoon, but the spider will not have time to attack anyway. So we got just these two to worry about, and unfortunately cannot drown those flying ones. But I can push them. So let's see. Yeah, nothing. No great teleport. So I'm going just to do this. I don't see a good way of teleporting them. So break the ice. Yeah, not really many options. Also, I cannot bump. I could simply use this. So I kill one. Yeah. I'll do this, so that's what I want to see. Why just 4? Oh, I forgot that I removed the extra damage, but luckily it's enough. This one is dead. Just one leaper, 2 hornets. Let's see if they start attacking our robots. No, they completely ignore them for the whole mission. And I cannot actually grapple because I will die. So I cannot make this here. So at this point, yeah, actually, don't see any cool options. So yeah, I can kill it. Repair. And just move this away. And we're good. So yeah, as I imagined, went better than I thought. With the Judo Mech, probably it's an easy mission. Unfortunately, I didn't have the chance to test. We get more reactor cores, so double reactor core from here. Corporate HQ. At this point, don't know if it's worth it. Maybe instead of health. And with Bethany's enthusiasm, we can just jump to the final mission and then maybe change. Let's see what weapons we can get. I could do extra damage, but I prefer to wait in case I need the power cores here for something, a cooler option than missile barrage. Got just a beetle leader. My analysis processor is unable to identify the species of egg threatening us. This is quite a unique boss, but I think we are too powerful at this point. So unless there's a... Yeah, we don't have weird... We don't have weird... cannot have weird objectives anymore, and for standard destroy the beetle leader we are just too strong. And I underestimated the webbing, the egg. So maybe I've spoken too soon, but I like to use this one to... I'd like to use this one to destroy everything. Let's see what can do. Can push both of them actually. So this one will attack first, and let's see. Yeah, this one will attack first, kill the thing, and then the Alpha Centipede will destroy. So unless I vault, actually, yeah, now that I think of it, I need to free the Judo Mech. It's best option. And then I leave it for later, the decision. So let's do like this. Already half health. And yeah, the Vec leader do not get more health. So yeah, even if this one survived, it will hit nothing. You can just move and kill this one. At this point, you can actually even block, which is a bit of an overkill, but yeah, I can do it. So let's do this. The final mission will be much tougher, but the Vec leaders, because in the final mission there will be some Vec leaders, and yeah, we'll win if we work together. Should be the motto of the Steel Judoka. So I can actually, I'm immune to acid, my shield, so I could kill this one. Yeah, I cannot do much from here. So I'm going, actually it's not going to block because I could just teleport. Yeah, 12 damage. It's very powerful, so the buff is applied before the acid, so it will be 3 damage, instead it's 6, and then the 6 is double because the target is on fire, is on acid, which makes sense. And yeah, again, the leader always attacks first, so I can just block here, and I cannot actually block more. Cannot block, I could actually kill it, almost kill it, like this. Actually, yeah, kill it because it knows acid. I won't do that, just some smoke. Yeah, I could block. Let's see. So we'll get 2 back. The Psion. And at this point, thanks to Silica, I can shoot and repair. Do this, or actually better to teleport. Teleport the beetle here and get this one killed. Then yeah, so if I teleport that, need to get to be sure that it kills, because yeah, it attacks later. So if it survives, it will destroy this building. We already see that the damage is 6, so it's enough. I'll stay here just in case. So first, and yeah, I get damage, but actually this one would block, so even if it survived. I don't know why 6 should be. Yeah, so... oh yes, it added 3, so it's 6. It doesn't count, I guess, the bump damage. It's weird. Maybe because it's dead. But yeah. Definitely added Vec hormones, still 6. Anyway. No, not an issue. And I can just repair. So I could repair twice, but don't have enough health. And yeah, I can kill it next. So this one will die. Should have been 7. Yeah, 3 plus 3. And just need to kill. So this one is enough. So I just, yeah, no more. No time for funny conditions. Just kill them. And actually finish almost full health. Not that this matter. Yeah, the final mission become easiest at the end of the. Since also we have less Vec to worry about, and we got the 30k. You said pinnacle, accomplishing every objective without fail. Allow me to provide additional aid, and we got Archimedes. Mechs no longer take damage when bucking emerging Vec, but we don't have time to test them. We got Archimedes, and I don't think I'm going to use it because yeah, I thought that the pilots got more XP the later you found them, but instead, well, technically, from a game point of view, if they're coming from the future, they don't really know when they're coming. The XP should be randomized, and probably is. We got critical shields. If our grade is reduced to 1, all buildings gain a shield, which is a excessively safe measure for how well we're doing. Psionic receiver, mechs use bonuses from Vec Psion. Explosive vents blast all adjacent tiles. A complement for our weapon, Vice Fist. But yeah, if I had silica, use both. But yeah, not really helpful. And the rock launcher, throw a rock at a chosen target. The rock remains as an obstacle. It's an interesting prime weapon because it's closer to a brute weapon. It's interesting in that it doesn't move the Vec, so if there was a building on top of the board, top right, it wouldn't be damaged. I haven't tried the Psion receiver in the final battle, so I'm not sure if mechs use bonuses from Vec Psion, but in the final battle the bonus is actually damaging the enemies. So I guess all the Vec, not only us, but also the Vec will take 1 point of damage, and I think it's not really worth it, especially if you have better weapons. Can get this with the smoke bombs. I left the Vec hormones on the Judo Mech just because of how many cores it has. But we have missile barrage, which is a safe option. We could add smoke bombs. But I like the combination silica with the siege mech. So if we get 3 cores here, which we can get actually. So between missile barrage and rock launcher. Missile barrage is very helpful with minions, spider blobs, and also with the burrowers. So probably I should keep missile barrage in case something goes horribly wrong. But I want to. Is it supposed to go like that? I want to live dangerously. Hopefully I can destroy spiders and blobbers before they get the chance to produce offspring. So we sell everything, buy the power cores, and put them so I can add extra damage. I don't think it's so important. Very expensive weapons. I could do that, but I prefer to add some health or move. So, yeah. Some extra health on silica or +1 damage. Yeah, hopefully Silica will survive. Or I can give up one range. No, I think I'm good. Got 30k perfect island. Now the last stand is actually, of course, different. Let's see if putting them on a line will convince Vec to come here on this column D. Theory. Perhaps the Vec mean to recycle old Earth using volcanic activity. Interesting. There's no in-game answer. We don't have an answer, which actually makes the world seem bigger than it is, because there's not a simple solution, but we have the same uncertainties that the pilots. Unfortunately, the Scorpion leader is not very friendly for us, because he can kill both of them, but bumping here. So, yeah, not the best. Also for me, this is not a good option. This point probably is best to hit these two. It's still not enough to kill. I'm going to teleport the digger. How many? Should be able to teleport the digger here. Yeah. So this sounds good. At least we have the answer against the digger. Unfortunately, yeah, I need to smoke or remove this one. And actually, no, I don't, because with the extra we have barely enough, thanks to the fully upgraded thing. We got 3 extra damage. So yeah, 5. Same number as the turn order, different color. So this one actually helps a lot. And now I need just to worry about the leader. And the leader can just vault it. So number 1 is the environment, of course. I was looking for the number 1 Vec. So yeah, the Vec leader is always first. So if I vault it here, it will get the bump. So I'm not going to do that. I can get it on fire, but since it's massive, it won't die. So I think I'll add some damage. Get rid of the boulder. And now it should be okay, thanks to the digger. And actually will die next turn. So it won't die because it's submerged. Cancel its attack. We are fine because we have a shield. Such stupid creatures. Yeah, they cannot change the attack, at least game considers it, and also there's not really a justification for standing here unless they don't see the skull with crossbones, which is probably the reason why. But anyway, this one will not destroy the blobber because it will die first. And yeah, the sooner the Scorpio leader goes away, the better, because did not consider the double webbing opportunity. And also this one will die. So he'll die anyway from fire, but it's really a bother. Actually a very easy turn if I just did not get webbed. Can take 1 damage. get rid of this. Then I can repair, thanks to silica. And now this one will die, this one will die, and this one will not. So I can teleport, yeah. Can use it to block, but I don't really like blobber. Nice portrait, but yeah, not something you want to keep as your pet. So yeah, I could block. I can actually, don't remember how much damage it does. So if I do like this, it will leave a, can leave a rock anywhere, or it can deal damage. And if there's no room for the rock, it won't do a rock. But yeah, it's just 3. So I think the only way to kill it is to put into the locks. I'm going to do that. And since these will die, we get 3 new back. At least, don't think that we can have 2 blobbers in the same mission. Even if I kill it. Just like we can't have 2 Poseidon. Yeah. Special enemies. And yeah, that's perfect for silica. Actually not enough to die, to kill them. Would like to have this one hit. Again, the bumps are ruining Judo Mech strat. So I cannot reach here to teleport the Alpha Scarab, but no civilians here, so even if I get damage, I'm good. So I'll just deal with them now. Standard. I can deal 2 damage and well, to myself or it this way. Yes. Take 1 damage, but I'm going to bolt it here, or simply I can vault this and teleport. Which direction? Yeah, it should be go straight to its doom, which is always funny. I'm forced to find weird combinations using the Judo Mech. If there's an easy solution, I should take it and move on. So we have a projectile here, not very helpful for us. This one is attacking nothing. This one is just 1 HP. So, well, first get this one killed. Then we cannot do much. So could get on fire just 1 turn. Yeah, I just teleport and kill this. Not that we need it. Yeah, so we can kill everything, even repair, even though yeah, next turn everything will reset. Volcanic projectile doing the job for us. New fissure detected beneath us, and we got a rematch against the Beetle leader. Demolition efforts impeded by scope of target area. Not sure. It's demolition authorization and defense of Renfield tachyon explosive load. So he calls it tachyon bomb. Instead, Prospero preparing harvesting tools. So Silica was saying in a weird way that we cannot destroy the hive. We need some help. So I think the bomb will die in water. Though we actually get a new bomb immediately, so it's not really big of deal. But we have these beetles, 3 damage and 3 damage, but with fire. And it just will end up here. So nothing to worry about. I can vault the Alpha Hornet here. Maybe destroying the beetle leader is also a good idea. You can just vault it. And yeah, I can ignore the... I could use Silica double shot, but I think priority is to get this one. Then I could remove this one or this one. Actually, I can remove both of them. Or block. Let's see. So yeah, the rock is great, for example, for a move like this. It will block and yeah, well, kill at full power. We don't have full power, so we can just kill everything or block. I think I'm going to so I'm just going to kill everything. Should be dead. Falling rock, and we just need leave 1 with 2 HP and 3 new things. This would also work nice as endless run, since you can keep killing the bomb and get more turn to see how far you can go, but we don't have one use stuff, so we could go on for a while with this. So could be a cool idea for extra option. So the tentacles will activate before the movement, but the Alpha Beetle is not waterproof. Alpha Beetle cannot swim, much less in lava. We can actually ignore this blob, and we cannot ignore the Alpha Scar. Also, yeah, it's targeting us, so we need to move. Teleport. So the blobber dies, and this one will not survive. Actually, if I use the rock, it will survive because it hits the rock. No, it won't. So yeah, we are okay. The tentacles will take care of the rock. I didn't want to leave the Judo Mech here. Mindless beasts. They can't even stop themselves from killing each other. And Silica does not care. Silica is worried only about the train. So we can actually ignore this. And falling rock. So should be straightforward if So can almost kill. So Silica can take care of one. Can vault this to fire and let them come. And yeah, just teleport. Heck has been recycled, not sure. Can be considered recycling, but Silica we can kill. And we just need to survive one more turn. Yeah, the Psion is way too late. Can ignore it. And yeah, can ignore the spawns. So I can kill. Can kill everything. Let's first make sure, yeah. Perfect. So I didn't need to use grid defense. All full health. And we are done. I recommend you leave now or you share a grave with the Vec. Temporal excavation initiated. Re-engaging Vec in alternate timeline with new combat data. And Bethany again. Farewell Steel Judoka gets attached to every squad. The Vec have been uprooted from this timeline. Now the islands may thrive. And while Bethany is the glue that keeps the squad together. And we're done. Bethany Jones, Silica and Prospero. And I'm still keeping, even though they are very good, all of them, still keep Silica one more battle. 4 hours and 4 hours and 15 minutes. And still a lot of pilots to find actually. But we are done with the Steel Judoka. And next time we'll play faster, probably with the flame behemoths. Invincible to flames, these mechs aim to burn any threat to ashes. For now, thank you for watching. Take care.